morning, everybody, from the Brent Event Center on the campus of UC Irvine. Anteater basketball is on the air. Tonight, the CSUN Matadors from Northridge, California, coming in to take on the UCI Anteaters. CSUN 8-8 overall, 1-1 in Big West play. UCI 2-14 overall, 0-2 in conference action. Eric Ramirez back in the studio. I'm Darren Preston. Thanks for joining us. Home against CSUN tonight at Cal State Fullerton, Saturday at 6 o'clock. That will be an internet-only broadcast, and we'll go on the air on KUCI.org at 5:45 for a roughly 6:05 p.m. tip-off from Titan Gym. And, of course, the Anteaters needed that victory last year at Titan Gym to get into the Big West tournament, which, of course, ultimately came down to a coin flip. But first things first, CSUN is here, a team the Anteaters have lost to 5 consecutive times. The all-time series was once tied at 22, but CSUN has won the last 5 meetings, and a team that has certainly been up and down. They have had consistency problems. They're generally a very good team. They have a lot of size down low with Shannon Fluker, who is averaging a double-double, 15.3 points per game and 11.1 rebounds per game. They're also getting some pretty good guard play from Haley Tanabe, a freshman, with exactly a 2-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio on the season, a true freshman. They're having some consistency issues. In fact, in their last 6 games, they've gone literally win-lose, win-lose, win-lose. And most recently, a 1-1 weekend in Big West action for CSUN, a 79-68 loss at Cal Poly right after their home win against Fullerton, 58-41. So we'll see what the Matadors do tonight on the road. As for the Anteaters, 2-14 overall, 0-2 in conference. But I saw a lot of good things in Riverside on Saturday night. Yes, a 76-58 setback. However, the Anteaters led that game 18-4, played a wonderful first quarter. It was the best quarter of basketball the entire season. Came out like gangbusters, made shots, tenacious defensively, and then little by little, as you would expect a top-notch conference team to do, and UC Riverside, they just crept back into it, brought it to within 1 by halftime. In fact, it was the only time this year the Anteaters led at halftime. Out of our 16 games, that was the only time we've led at halftime. The only other tie was on opening night against St. Louis. And the Anteaters even trailed Concordia at the break. But led at 35-34 at halftime. Still an opportunity to have a good second half, play well, and pull out the stunner, but wasn't meant to be. Eventually, UC Riverside went on a 34-point run during one stretch, outscoring the Anteaters by 34. And the Anteaters did have their biggest lead of 14 points, 18-4, but UC Riverside eventually went up by 20, 68-48. And that was the biggest stretch for Riverside in that game. The story, without question, in the basketball game for the Anteaters, Andy Ritter. 7 3-pointers in 14 tries. She tied a school record. She became the 3rd Anteater all-time to hit 7 threes in a basketball game, and it hadn't been done, in fact, in 12 years here. And Ritter, of course, chasing the all-time single-season school record for 3-pointers. She now has 44 on the season, 37 steals on the year, both atop the Big West. And again, the first Anteater to hit 7 threes in a game since Katie Curtis did just that during the 2004-2005 season. And the other Anteater who did it was Katie Lizarraga. Kathy Lizarraga, I should say, who did it back in the 88-89 season. Hit 7 threes in a game, and actually Lizarraga holds the all-time 3-point single-season record here at UC Irvine. She hit 64 3-pointers that year. So Andy Ritter's got 44 to date, so 20 away from catching Lizarraga's all-time UC Irvine single-season 3-point record. Shereen Sutherland continues to lead UC Irvine with 11.8 points per game and 6.9 rebounds per game, but the Anteaters, little by little, are starting to get more balanced. If you look at the stats, the scoring, the Anteaters now have 3 players who are averaging 11-plus per contest. Of course, Shereen Sutherland with 11.8 points per game. Sabrina Engelstadt got to stay out of foul trouble. Absolutely have to stay out of foul trouble. Sabrina Engelstadt, big task tonight against Shannon Fluker. Need her out there for more than 18 minutes. Engelstadt averages 11.3 rebounds a game, 11.3 points per game, I should say, 4.5 rebounds per contest. And then Andy Ritter is the third scorer now, averaging 11-plus, 11.1 a game and 4.3 boards. In addition to those 34 steals also on the year, 37 steals on the year, Andy now has 7 block shots, 3 of which came on Saturday night, and they were just phenomenal block shots. There was one particular play where she swatted a 3-point ball and took it the other way for a hoop, and then got a big block on I believe it was a 3-on-1 Riverside fast break, and got a big stop. She was the only one back for the Anteaters and got a big stop. I think she was credited with a block shot on that play. So Andy Ritter, of late, playing out of her mind, and let's hope it continues for the 6-foot sophomore from Medford, Oregon. Anteaters 1-7 here at the Bren this year. Be on the road Saturday night, taking on Cal State Fullerton. CSUN will head up to UC Davis after this game. Play them on Saturday. Interesting Big West schedule. Very competitive Big West schedule this week. This is the only game going tonight, but tomorrow night you have Long Beach State taking on UC Davis. That should be an interesting game. 2 of the favorites atop the Big West, supposedly, this year. UC Riverside also picked to be in that mix. So Long Beach will be at UC Davis tomorrow night. Cal Poly will be at UC Riverside. Very intriguing game there. Cal Poly's 2-0, UC Riverside 1-0 in the conference. And Cal State Fullerton is at Hawaii tomorrow night. Saturday, CSUN at Davis. Another interesting one. UC Riverside at UC Santa Barbara. Cal Poly at Long Beach State. And then we'll head over to Cal State Fullerton, the final game of the week on Saturday night at 6 o'clock. Again, the Matadors, led by Shannon Fluker, big body down low, very strong, tall, lengthy kid, 15.3 points per game, 11.1 rebounds. She has 177 total rebounds on the season, which is the 5th most across the NC2A. And she has blocked 34 shots on the year, better than 2 per game. Let's take a pregame timeout. Come back in 2 minutes. Talk with the head coach, Tamara Inouye. UC Irvine at home tonight. Take it on the CSUN Matadors, 88.9 FM, KUCI.
It takes 12 years to create a graduate. It takes about the same time to create a dropout. The difference between a child becoming one or the other could be you. Studies prove that reading to a child regularly dramatically improves reading skills. And kids who read well by 3rd grade are 4 times as likely to graduate. So United Way is calling for 1 million volunteers over the next 3 years. We're asking you to step up, make a pledge, tutor a child who needs help, mentor a kid who needs someone on their side, volunteer to read to children, make a difference. Because when a child advances, we all advance. Entire communities improve. The path to success or failure starts long before graduation day, and the difference between a graduate and a dropout could be you. Be a reader, tutor or mentor, give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. Take the pledge. Go to liveunited.org now. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Yeah, hi. I'd like to report a bear sighting.
Location?
In the woods, just outside of town.
Oh, not surprising. You've got your home. Bears have theirs.
Yeah, but see, this wasn't just any bear. This bear was wearing jeans and a hat, as in Smokey Bear.
Jeans and a hat. That's definitely Smokey. What exactly did he have to say?
Well, we were about to head home, after having a bonfire.
Oh, I can guess where this is going.
Right. See, Smokey told me the fire wasn't actually out. He said if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
That's true. Did you know that 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans? That means 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Wow, no kidding?
I'm a forest ranger. We never kid.
Sorry.
that was a joke.
Oh.
If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference, because 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at smokeybear.com. Only you
can prevent wildfires.
Back live pregame show here at the Bren Center. UC Irvine 2-14 overall, 0-2 in Big West play. CSUN, the opponent, from the 8-1-8. They are 8-8 overall, 1-1 in conference play. Head coach Tamara Inouye on our pregame show.
All right, Coach. You know, I saw a really good first half at Riverside. The first quarter, such inspirational stuff, and not to mention coming off the heavy loss to Davis. And how nice was it for you on the sideline to watch that kind of a performance in the first quarter?
I mean, it's just good to see shots go in, and you know, Andy started off pretty hot, and you know, once Riverside started to adjust, you know, we struggled a little bit, but we still were able to stick with them through the first half. I think it's the first time we've ever been up going into the halftime, so I'm proud of them. You know, we got to put 40 minutes together, but that first part was a good sign and shows our kids, you know, where they are in their mentality.
Yeah, and against a team that's supposed to be up there and this year just as much as anybody else. But what's the key to sustaining that? You know, still up by one at halftime. But what's the key, do you think, to carrying that into the second half?
Making shots. Making shots help. I mean, we get some good looks. It's just, I think, them just settling and having that same confidence that they had. You know, you're not going to be as wide open as you were when they first came out on that first punch, but you still got to be able, confident enough to have that niche for the ball and put it in the hole.
I was waiting for Andy to do that kind of thing. You know, I was just waiting for that, and you were, and so nice to see. And I, you know, I guess I give her extra credit because she was in that little bit of a slump not too long ago, and just she's not gun shy at all, and that's great to see.
It's the best thing, and that's your kind of good sign of a true shooter, is that, you know, you don't ever stop shooting, and it doesn't matter how bad your games are. And I always tell her, don't worry about percentages. You know, just keep shooting the ball, and that's what she does. And you know, like I've said many times before, it's not like she just comes in there naturally and shoots. She works hard and really gets in there and works on the motion and works on her shot, and it shows through. You know, hopefully more so than not.
And working just as hard on the defensive end, you know, now leading the conference in stolen basketball.
Yes, that's a good thing. Blocks, I think she'll get up there too. You know, her length, it's you know, when you recruiting those 6-foot guards, I mean, that shows your reason. And I didn't recruit Andy, obviously, and I think the staff beforehand is bringing her in here. But that type of athlete is what you always want, because that length can really bother you on defense. You can be a little second too late, but that length will really mess people up.
What concerns you the most about CSUN tonight? The Anteaters in the past had some trouble with Fluker and some of their guards, but what is your concern about tonight's game?
The big kid inside is definitely going to be a concern. You know, I've got Sabrina and Shireen to battle with her, but, you know, she's big, and she can move her weight around. Their shots on the outside, obviously, they want to 4 out and really isolate the inside. You know, offense runs through her, and we just got to fly by and get out those shots, too, because, you know, one thing about Northridge that I'll say is watching them through the season is, you know, they've been down by 15, 16 points, and they come back and won. And so they don't stop playing, and that's a true testament to, you know, Jason Flowers over there. But we gotta play the whole 40 minutes. We can't just play 20.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
That was head coach Tamara Inouye joining us on our pregame show. UC Irvine and CSUN, first of 2 regular season meetings. Anteaters will return the favor on February 15th. Head coach Jason Flowers for CSUN actually played here at the beginning of his collegiate career about 15 years ago before transferring to UCLA. Now he's in his 7th year at the helm of the Matadors. A couple of recent Big West championships. And this team, more than any other team in the conference, the verdict is still out. Don't know what you're going to get out of this team. They've had consistency issues. They've been great, and they've been well below average in their games. Just speaking with some of their personnel. So, see what happens tonight. And UC Irvine, of course, looking for a big win in the conference at home. All right, let's step aside one more time before tip-off. Come back, get you the starting 5. CSUN visiting UC Irvine, 88.9 FM, KUCI.
Wow, yeah, since the storm, it's been crazy busy for us. We got all kinds of office desks coming in. Here's a fancy one right here. It's missing a leg, but that's all right. Whatever. Washers and dryers from a laundromat. Wow, and check this out. Another deep fryer. And I'm not sure what this doohickey is. Yeah, most businesses weren't ready for a storm like that, But our work's really piling up here at Roberts & Son Salvage.
What will become of your business after a disaster? Nearly 2/3 of businesses aren't prepared for an emergency, and 40% of businesses that experience a disaster never recover. Make an emergency plan now, before it's too late. For a free online tool that helps you develop an emergency plan to keep your business up and running should disaster strike, visit ready.gov/business. Brought to you by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the American Red Cross, and the Ad Council.
Sounds of the Anteater Kingdom on 88.9 FM KUCI in Irvine.
Hey, delicious on KUCI. Hey, delicious, she's black in your eye. Hey, delicious, one is doing it right. 8 to 10 every Sunday night.
Back live in the Brent Center, UC Irvine hosting the CSUN Matadors. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday night. It is starting lineup time here at the Bren. The CSUN Matadors, they have gone win-lose in their last 6. 1-1 in Big West play, coming off a loss at Cal Poly and a win at home against Cal State Fullerton. For the 8-8 Matadors, Serena Maulupe, 5'8 junior guard out of Murrieta by way of Virginia Tech. Very good guard for CSUN. Haley Tanabe runs the point, a freshman, 5'4 out of Torrance, West Torrance High School. She is a walk-on with a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. 54 assists, 27 turnovers on the year. Haley Tanabe. Cheyenne Allen, 5'10 sophomore guard out of Lakewood, St. Anthony's High. Shannon Fluker, the big body down low, 6'4 sophomore out of Pasadena, Miranda High School, and Eliza Matthews, a post player, 6'1 freshman from Long Beach, went to Long Beach Poly High School. Jason Flowers, head coach, 2001 graduate of UCLA. He is in his 7th year at the helm of the Matadors and began his collegiate career playing here at UC Irvine for the UC Irvine men before transferring to UCLA. Flowers has a couple of recent Big West championships at CSUN. Lindsey Foster, 7th year associate head coach, joining him on staff. Again, the Matadors 8-8 overall, 1-1 in Big West. All right, for UC Irvine, first one out, Shireen Sutherland, the leading scorer and rebounder. She has struggled lately at the free throw line, but she is the leading scorer and rebounder for the Anteaters at 11.8 and 6.9 respectively. Brooke Bayman at the point, 5'5 freshman out of LA. And Bayman, now the assist leader for UC Irvine with 54, 7.1 points per game. Andy Ritter, 7 threes at UC Riverside. The Big West leader now in threes and in stolen basketballs on the year. Andy Ritter, 6-foot sophomore guard out of Medford, Oregon. Quite an exciting show she put on at UC Riverside with those 7 threes. Only the 3rd Anteater all-time to do just that. Tierra Hicks, 5'10 junior guard out of Las Vegas, and Sabrina Engelstadt down low, 6'4 junior out of Antioch by way of St. Mary's. Engelstadt, 11.3 points per game. By the way, Ritter and Sutherland, the only 2 Anteaters to have started all games this year for UC Irvine, all 17 of them. Anteaters coming in 57.8 points per game, giving up 73.5. Head coach for UC Irvine, Tamara Inouye, Cecilia Russell-Nava, Crystal Evans, Ebony Halliburton are the assistants. Amanda Delgado, the director of operations. Moments away from tip-off, 50th renewal. CSUN 27-22, all-time against UCI. Ball's in the air. Fluker tips it and controls it to Tanabe. Matadors in the black and red and gray letters and numbers tonight, going left to right across your radio dial. Tanabe around the horn, right side it goes to Cheyenne Allen. Allen find the left wing to Maulupe, back up top, reverse it this way. It goes back to Allen, 1 bounce dribble, swing it left wing again, couple of bounces to Tanabe, Three-point try, Allen. That is off the front of the rim. No, ball tipped, and a whistle. 25 seconds into it. And that is going on Eliza Matthews, the freshman. So 25 seconds into it. First foul of the game for either side, and Brooke Bayman right down the middle of the court will jog it up. First trip down for the Anteaters. In the home white with blue and gold letters and numbers. Sutherland in front of the arc. Chest pass up top to Andy Ritter, coming off the 7 3-pointer game. Loose hand will get it back. Up top to Engelstad. 15 to shoot. One bounce. Beyond her to Brooke Bayman. Bayman, little shake and bake. Right side, Tiara Hicks around a little pick and get it out top to Sutherland with 6. One bounce leading in. 14-footer. It's in there. Shireen Sutherland, a 14-footer. First trip down. The Anteaters are successful. CSUN. Tanabe. Kick it out to Allen. One bounce. Chest pass right side. Back to Tanabe, the freshman from West Torrance High School. Allen, couple of bounces. Leaning in for about 10. Got it. Over a couple of slightly bigger bodies. Cheyenne Allen for CSUN ties it at 2. 8:44, first quarter. Only thing doing tonight in the Big West right here. Bayman, little curl, give and go, and underneath Engelstad, laid up and in. Nice play. Everybody on the same page there. Quickly down the floor. Anteaters 4-2. Front court, Allen. Couple of bounces trying to get around Hicks. Not happening. Pull it back out. Allen between her legs. Left side. Tanabe, swing it left wing. Serafina Malupe, reverse it this way again to Allen. Allen back to Tanabe. Get it left corner. Dribble drive, Malupe. Cut off by Engelstad. And in a little bit of trouble, kick out to Cheyenne Allen. 2 bounds. Ball stripped away by Bayman. It'll go out of bounds with 4, or let's see what they're going to do here. Going to do something to the shot clock to reset it? Or was there an issue with it? 8:10 game clock. Allen will inbound baseline right. Right now the shot clock shows 7. Might have been an issue before the strip ball. Trying to get that sorted out. A few seats over here to my left. So the shot clock will stay at 7 seconds. Baseline right. Allen will inbound. Goes to Tanabe. Left side, Malupe for 3. She's their leading three-point shooter. No good long. Ball tipped by Hicks. Whistle. Going the other way. Foul will be called on 52 again. Wow, that's 2 quick fouls on Eliza Matthews, the freshman. Eliza Matthews coming in, averaging 5 a game, 7.2 rebounds a game, and 2 quick ones less than 2 minutes in. Brooke Bayman front court leading 4-2. She goes to her right. Ritter sets a pick. Now come back this way. Bayman to the left. Go mid-post. Sutherland 1 bounce. Fade away for about 13. It is short. Ball tipped and controlled by Shannon Fluker, averaging a double-double. 5th most rebounds across the country so far this year. Corner 3 ball, no good off the back of the iron by Tessa Boagny, the replacement a moment ago for Matthews. Right side 3, Williams, that's off the back of the iron. Ball tipped and controlled by Andy Ritter. That was Cheyenne Allen, actually, who took the 3. Ball pushed ahead left wing to Tierra Hicks. Irene Chavez in when it's dead. Hicks going baseline. Cut off, kick it back out to Brooke Bayman. Reset, 16 to shoot. Anteaters 4-2, almost 3 minutes in. Going to the left, Brooke Bayman. Mid-post, 1 bounce Engelstad. Turn underneath, off the window. Beautiful feet by Sabrina Engelstad, and a nice kiss off the window. It's 6-2, UCI. Got off to an 18-4 start the other day at UC Riverside. Right side, Tanabe, 1 bounce. Right side, Malupe for 3. No good long, and a strong side rebound by Brooke Bayman. Anteaters on the run again. Into the front court they go. Go into the right corner. Shireen Sutherland had the first basket, first trip down the night. Engelstad to Hicks up top, defended by Malupe. You're going to see, or you're going to hear, a lot of player-to-player defense tonight by the Matadors. Maybe a little bit of pressure as well. Bayman driving left side of the key, lay it up and in. 6:28 on the clock. Nice start. 8-2 UCI. Right wing, it goes to Serafina Malupe. 1 bounce dribble. Left side now to Tanabe. Corner, Boagny faked the 3. Right side, Malupe, couple of bounces up top to Allen. Allen, ball deflected by Andy Ritter and taken away by Bayman. 1-on-1 with Malupe. Crossover, ball taken away from behind and by Allen, but Malupe looking for Allen on the other side of the floor, and overshoots her. What a break for the Anteaters there. Boy, a big mistake by Malupe after Allen had poked the ball away. Ball was grabbed by Malupe, who in turn tried to get it back to Allen, but overshot her in the backcourt. So the Anteaters get it back, 5:57 first quarter. UC Irvine 8-2. Bayman drop it off for Irene Chavez. Up top, Sutherland, reverse it left side to Bayman. Bayman centers the basketball, popping out Andy Ritter. One bounce, two bounce for Ritter. Right side, Chavez. One bounce and throws it away, but Bayman gets it back from Tanabe. Wow, way to get back into play. Sutherland left angle, moving into the key. Put it up, no good from 11. Offensive rebound, Chloe Kellerman for the first time. Eaters retain possession, leading 8-2, 5:27 first quarter. Chavez driving, cut off baseline, kick it out to Ritter, driving, Ritter leading in, floater, counted and one! Oh, Andy got hit in the head, holding her head there. Hopefully she's okay. Counted and one, Andy Ritter. She's a perfect 11 for 11 this year at the foul line. Leading 10-2 now. Foul on Allen. And a three-point opportunity here for Andy Ritter. Looks to be okay. Just came up holding her head. In for CSUN is Lizzie Tonks, a 5'8 freshman guard from Australia. Free throw by Andy rattles in. Stays perfect on the year at the foul line. 11-2. Another fantastic start for UC Irvine. See if they can sustain it. Malupe up top. One bounce dribble for Tonks. Right corner, width of the court pass. Malupe for three. That is long. Rebound, Andy Ritter. Boy, the Anteaters are looking great right now, as they did in the first quarter, the last time out. Bayman in the front court. Bayman, round the pick of Chloe Kellum. Bayman, center it to Kellum. Top of the circle. Get it left side to Andy. Two bounces, driving, runner, 15-footer. Good. Well, she got hit in the head a moment ago, and she has 5 points within that sequence here. 13-2, UC Irvine with the last 11. 4:36 to go, first quarter. Malupe up top, right side Tonks. Tonks behind the three-point arc to Tanabe. Crossover to Tonks. Driving, sealed off by Chavez and Ritter. Around the perimeter, CSUN is playing it. Width of the court pass, almost threw it away. Tonks for three with 5 to shoot. That's no good short. Ball tip. Last touch by Emily Cole in for the first time, who's actually the only senior on the CSUN team. It'll go back to UC Irvine. What a run for the Anteaters. 11 straight points. 4:17 to go, first quarter. 13-2, 88.9 FM, KUCI.
This is Anthony Hopkins with an important message about cancer prevention and treatment. Did you know that the right foods can help prevent this frightening disease? New studies show that fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and other high-fiber vegetarian foods reduce the risk of certain cancers, and they may even improve survival. Visit cancerproject.org or call 866-906-WELL. Brought to you by the Cancer Project, a non-profit organization advancing cancer prevention and survival.
The ranger station.
I'd like to report a bear hug.
Uh-huh.
Well, I noticed dry brush where we wanted our bonfire and suggested we move it. Then Smokey Bear showed up and hugged me.
So you noticed some wildfire hazards and moved your bonfire to a safer location.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Smokey, all right. Just letting you know you did good.
Hey, guys, that was Smokey. You owe me 20.
Well, congratulations, and thanks for calling. There are many ways to prevent a wildfire. Learn how you can do your part at SmokeyBear.com.
Sponsored by the U.S. Forest Service, Ad Council, and your state forester.
Well, 13-2, UC Irvine, 4:17 to go here in the first quarter. The last CSUN basket, and the only CSUN basket, coming with 8:52 on the clock. So 4.5 minutes without a point right now for CSUN. Anteaters 6 for their first 8 from the floor. CSUN just 1 for 8. Sierra Hicks runs it up into the front court. Little pressure that time for CSUN. Find a wide open Ritter. Far side three. Yes, Andy Ritter. First three of the night. That's 45 on the year after the 7 3-point night on Saturday. 16-2, UC Irvine. Got up to that 18-4 lead against the Islanders. Just about there right now. Same lead of 14 points. Right side, reverse it. Malupe inside of the three. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound, Andy Ritter in the middle of the key. And Irene Chavez at the point goes into the front court. Boy, the Anteaters repeating what they did on Saturday. The key is to keep it going. And one bounce, Sutherland off the window and in. Right around Emily Cole and Tessa Boagny. 18-2. 16-0 run. Going back 5.5 minutes. 16-0 run for the Anteaters. Emily Cole, couple of bounces, kick it out, top of the key three, blocked by Ritter, whistle blows underneath. A foul will be called on Chavez. Little push in the middle of the key with 3:09 to play. Bayman back on, Chavez will sit. Fluker back on for CSUN. Off will be Haley Tanabe. Baseline right. Lizzie Tonks will inbound, the freshman from Coffs Harbour, Australia. A lot of international flavor on this CSUN team. One from Australia, another from New Zealand, one from Mexico. Boagny up near the high post, stolen by Bayman. Whistle going back the other way, a CSUN foul, and that's on Boagny. Boagny, 6'2", junior center. She is from New Zealand. And picks up the foul. Anteaters on a 16-0 run and the ball with 2:51 first quarter. Top of the circle, Bayman. Bayman popping out. Ritter, good look, top of the key three. No, off the side of the rim. Hicks offensive rebound, laid up and in. Holy mackerel. 20-2. 2:37 to play first quarter. Up near the high post, Tonks has it nearly stolen. Hicks stepping in front of the passing lane but couldn't hold on. Substitution in for CSUN. Claudia Ramos, 6-foot sophomore guard from Mexico, and 19 to shoot for the Matadors. Inbound, Ramos up top, reverse it left side. Ritter playing defense. Tonks has it. Inside the free throw line, Fluker, one bounce over Engelstad and floated home from about 11. Wow, that was a dry spell of about 6:40 right there for CSUN, and it snapped an 18-0 run. 20-4 is the score. Engelstad up top, one bounce, left side Hicks. Hicks, whistle, coming this way. Oh, that's not a good foul at all by Sabrina Engelstad, away from the ball. So that's her first with 2:02 to go in the first quarter, and she'll sit. CSUN basketball, front court, Tonks, Ramos, near wing, lob it across the court to Cheyenne Allen. Allen's got it, far wing, Ritter pulls over, and Allen couldn't hang on. Blocked out by a few bodies. I don't believe Ritter touched it prior to Allen. Just a turnover there, so 1:45 first quarter. Bayman into the front court, leading by 16. Hicks go the other way to Bayman. Behind the arc, Bayman put it on the deck 2, 3 times, 4 times, and now get it to Hicks. She'll launch a three. No good long. Chased down by Sutherland, couldn't hang on, but I believe the Anteaters will get it back. Poked away from behind. 1:28 to go in the quarter. Reset the shot clock in its entirety. Coming in for the first time tonight is Lauren Shimkowitz, 6'3" freshman center from Omaha, Nebraska. Tessa Boagny will sit. So another big body on the floor. They have 2 of them right now, the Matadors do, with $1:25 to play first quarter. Bayman front court, 20-4 Anteaters. Bayman crossover. Sutherland sets a pick. Bayman driving. Runner underneath. Off the window. Nice and high. It goes through. 22-4. Front court, CSUN. Lizzie Tonks. Right side Allen. Back to Tonks. Center it. Swing it left. Ramos for 3. That's no good. Off the back of the iron. Fluker tips it out to Allen. Fire from 13. Yep. Left side of the key. 22-6. Allen, 2 for 4. She has 4 out of her 6. Fluker with the other bucket. 49 seconds to go in the quarter. It's been an incredible quarter yet again to start the game for UC Irvine. Up front, Ritter leading by 16. Ritter, one bounce to Sutherland. Thought about the long 2. Defended by Fluker. Couple of bounces underneath. Off the window and in. Going to her left. Shireen Sutherland, 24-6. Front court. Lizzie Tongs, loose handle, and a foul will be called from 20 feet from the hoop, and that's on Bayman. 3 fouls on the Anteaters in the quarter. Ritter will sit. Mackenzie Piper in. Fluker will sit. Bo Wagney back in for CSUN. Piper, of course, the 6-foot senior forward from Iowa City. 24 seconds to play. Shot clock gone here in the first quarter. Left side Ramos. Width of the court, Allen. Allen, one bounce, looking for a 6-point. Fire, no good from 15. Piper had it, lost it, gets it back. Piper controls it and gets to the Bayman. Shot clock off, so one shot here with 11 seconds to go. Into the front court goes Bayman. Bayman waiting, 6 seconds. Kellum sets a pick with 4. Driving Bayman, kick out Sutherland with 2. Fire for 3. No good. Hicks rebound, put it up and in, but I don't think so. Are they going to count it? Boy, I think they counted it, and I'll tell you, in real time, it looked like considerably after the buzzer. We're going to sort that out. As far as the scoreboard is concerned, 26-6. I have a feeling you're going to go back to 24-6. 88.9 FM, KUCI.
You must be your fairy godmother.
Cinderella's dream comes true because the glass slipper fits.
It fits.
In our world, the right fit can be just as important, especially when it comes to car seats. Always choose a car seat that's the right fit for your child's age and size to make sure your little pumpkin gets there safely every time.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
For more information, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. This message has been brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You're so annoying. You're so annoying. Stop copying me. Stop copying me. Mom, tell her to stop copying me. Mom, tell her to stop talking to me.
Kids will spend 10 minutes copying everything their sibling says.
You're such a doofus.
How about 2 minutes to brush their teeth? Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. For fun 2-minute videos to watch while brushing, visit tunein2x.org. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Mom!
A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
As expected, wave off the baskets from Tierra Hicks. It didn't look close in real time, and they went to the monitor, waved it off, but the Anteaters lead it 24-6 over CSUN 10 minutes into the game. Led it 18-6 on Saturday against UC Riverside. They lead it 24-6 tonight through 10 minutes. That is 12 for 17 from the floor sound for UC Irvine. 71% shooting in the first quarter. CSUN 3 for 14, 21%. Nothing for 9 the Matadors were from three-point range. UCI 1 for 4. Bayman, mid-post to Sutherland. Fire on the angle. Yes, off the window. Shireen Sutherland. That'll be 8 for Sutherland, matching Andy Ritter's 8. Both have been out there the whole time. High post, Boagny. Dump it down low, turn and shoot, in and out and back in again. That's Lauren Shimkowitz. 26-8. Front court, Brooke Bayman. Round to pick of Chloe Kellum. Again, player to player. Ritter up top. And a traveling violation called on Shireen Sutherland in front of the arc. And Eaters turn it over for the 4th time. CSUN has turned it over 3 times. Front court, Lizzie Tongs for CSUN. Swing it left side. Now Lupe coming this way. Ramos, look out, right in front. Off her fingertips, right in front of us here. And the Matadors turn it over. 9:09 to play. Second quarter, Anteaters get it back, leading 26-8. Front court, Brooke Bayman. Bayman goes to her right. Round a pick of Ritter, coming back to her left now, defended by Lizzie Tonks. Just pass up top to Andy Ritter. Dump it. One pass to Kellum, loose handle. Kick it right back out to Sutherland. She picks it up. Bayman's got it. Bayman, shake and bake with 8. Bayman underneath, high off the window. It does not go, but fouls. Free throws coming up. Gotta love that. Anytime you can get to the free throw line. Anteaters have indeed been up and down at the free throw line this year. But an opportunity here. Anteaters just had the one free throw in the first quarter. Was Andy Ritter's three-point play. Bayman, first foul shot, that's good. Bayman 40 for 62 this year at the foul line, 64%. Anteaters 65% coming in as a team. Serafina Malalupe to the bench. Second foul shot. That is off the back of the iron. Bounces again on the rim. Does not go. 1 for 2 there for Bayman. Rebound Boagny. Up ahead. Tanabe back in. Kick it out to Ramos. Top of the circle. Reverse it left side to Lizzie Tonks. Coming back this way. Top of the circle. Reverse it back to Lizzie Tonks. Defended by Sutherland. Go underneath the hoop, but kick it right back out to Tanabe. Defended by Bayman. Right corner. Good defense by the Anteaters. Piper right on her with 9. Up top. Give it inside the free throw line. Shimkowitz underneath the basket. Boagny up with it. No, but fouled by Piper. Good defensive series there for UC Irvine. Just there at the last moment. Caught underneath the basket. And Piper will pick up her first and send Boagny to the free throw line. Boagny wearing a face mask tonight. Free throw is missed off the front of the rim. Tessa Boagny this year, 14 for 22 at the free throw line. About 66%. And like the Anteaters, a 65% free throw shooting team. Second foul shot good. 27-9, UC Irvine. 8:19 to go second quarter. Brooke Bayman in the backcourt. Defended by Tanabe. She goes into the front court. Bayman goes to her right. Bayman now goes towards the sideline. One bounce up top to Andy Ritter. Still 15 on the shot clock. Left side Bayman. Bayman driving around the pick of Sutherland. Cut off double team. Kick it out. Andy Ritter with 8. Right side Piper along the wing. Driving baseline. Runner. No. It bounces off the rim. Into the hands of Sutherland off the deflection and good. Fired in about a 13-footer. Shireen Sutherland already in double figures. 29-9. Sutherland with 10. Almost at her average already. Left corner. One bounce, Tonks. Tanabe, swing it right side. Ramos, pretty good look for 3. No, off the front of the rim. Rebound, Shireen Sutherland. CSUN struggling badly behind the arc. Nothing for 10. 7:22. Second quarter, Anteaters with the ball up 20. Right corner 3, Ritter. No, but knocked down. I think she's getting 3 free throws. Knocked down by Lizzie Tonks in the corner. Ritter's taken a couple of beatings in this game. That first shot, in which was a 3-point play on the and one, took a hit to the head, and this time knocked down in the corner. So Andy's going to shoot 3 free throws. First one is good. She's 13 for 13 now this year at the foul line. Andy Ritter. Second foul shot, straight, good. See if she can make 3 in a row. Always a tall order for anybody to make 3 in a row. Hicks and Chavez in. Bayman and Piper will get some high fives as they sit. Ramos and Shimkowitz will sit for CSUN. Emily Cole returning. Third free throw, good. Boy, like there was nothing to it. Saying 3 straight free throws. Andy Ritter. 32-9 Anteaters. Emily Cole on the near wing. Free throw line. Fluker in and out of her hands. I think it was deflected before it got to her. Picked up by Tiara Hicks into the front court. Chavez, left side. Ritter. Boy, the Anteaters have really come out like gangbusters since that UC Davis game. Left side, Andy, straightaway 3 now. Centers the basketball, knocks it down. The Anteaters lead it 35-9 over CSUN. 6:42 to go, second quarter. Left baseline, one bounce, Boagny over Hicks. That's good, 35-11. Anteater basketball, Irene Chavez at the point. Push it ahead to Shireen Sutherland. Couple of bounces. Defended by Fluker. 14-footer, does not hit anything. Out of bounds, can she save her own ball? No. And we go back to CSUN with 6:19 on the clock. Here comes Engelstad, picks up that late first quarter foul. Kellum will sit. 35-11 Anteaters. They knew they had a chance to sustain that big lead against EC Riverside. They could not. Coming back home, got to feel refreshed. Right side 3, Emily Cole, that's good. Their first 3. Emily Cole is number 6 in their school's history in 3-pointers. She knocks it down, and a timeout called by UC Irvine. Will step aside. 35-14, UC Irvine. 6:07 to go, second quarter on 88.9 FM KUCI.
Growing fresh citrus is something we've enjoyed in California for generations. But our citrus trees are at serious risk due to a disease called Huanglongbing, or HLB, that is now in California. Once a tree is infected, there is no cure. To learn more about what you can do to save your citrus, visit CaliforniaCitrusThreat.org or call the California Department of Food and Agriculture hotline at 800-491-1899.
A public service from the Citrus Pest and Disease Prevention Program.
Whoa, a digital music player. Thanks, Mom.
Glad you like it. We can finally toss out that old massive stereo.
Mom, you can't just throw out electronics. They need to be recycled or donated.
Recycled? Like aluminum cans?
Yeah, you just go to greenergadgets.org, enter your zip code, and it tells you where the nearest certified recycling center is.
I knew that.
Okay, Mom.
Recycling electronics is as easy as buying them. Log on to greenergadgets.org to find electronics recycling options near you.
35-14, UC Irvine on top of CSUN. The Matadors actually have the last 5 points. 6:07 to go, second quarter. Andy Ritter will inbound full court. 14 for Ritter in 13 minutes of court time. She tied her career high of 23 in the Riverside game, of course, with 7 3-pointers. Left side, Hicks. Hicks up top to Brooke Bayman. Bayman around the tick of Sutherland, going to her right. Engelstadt turn at the high post. One bounce, fire from 14, good. Sabrina Engelstadt, nice mid-range shot. 37-14, 5:44 to go before halftime. Left side, CSUN coming this way to Emily Cole, the lone senior on the Matadors. They're going to be good, if not this year, next year. Left corner, it goes to Cheyenne Allen. Right side three, Cole again. No good, that's short. Middle of the key rebound off to Brooke Bayman, the smallest player on the floor. Bayman going one-on-one with Tanabe for a while. Pulls it back out. Everybody else catches up down floor. Top of the circle, Bayman. Sutherland looking for a high pick. Going to her left. Brooke Bayman still with the basketball. Popping out Engelstadt, top of the circle. Dump it down low. Not a great pass. It was deflected into the hands of Tanabe. Tanabe crossover, trying to go the distance. Instead, puts on the brakes. Top of the circle. Blagny whip it right side, Emily Cole. She fires a three and knocks down her second triple. It's 37-17. Anteater's biggest lead was 35-9. That was a 26-point lead. Now it's 20. Got to finish this half strongly. 4:45 to go. Up 20. Going to her right, Brooke Bayman. Bayman to Engelstadt. Lob it width of the court. Hicks for three. Off the back of the iron and somehow bounces in. A lot of things going nicely in this game for UC Irvine here in the first half. 40-17. Tara Hicks gets in on the action. Ball intercepted from Engelstadt, intended for Fluker. 3-on-2 the other way. Bayman all the way. Put it up, blocked by Emily Cole, who's been their best player off their bench. And Irene Chavez will be in, replacing Andy Ritter with 4:21 to go. Eaters by 23 and the ball. Underneath the hoop, ball will be inbounded way up high to Sutherland. Sutherland to Bayman. Boy, the Anteaters doing a fine job protecting the ball, making shots. A lot of things going nicely here in the first half. One bounce, Engelstadt, turn and shoot, just out of the key, does not get the roll, a little long. Rebound, Emily Cole, up ahead to Tanabe, top of the circle. Go to the left side for Malupe. Fluker behind the high post. Tanabe, whip it right. Cole looking for a third triple, in and out there. Fluker rebound, laid up and in. Cannot let her get going. Fluker with the putback, 40-19. Now a press by CSUN. Ball deflected, Chavez has it. CSUN's going to try to cause some havoc, obviously, in the second half to get back in this. Hicks, couple of bounces underneath, roll, no good. Rebound, Fluker. Tanabe will go into the front court, 40-19, UCI. Biggest lead was 35-9. Right side, Cole. Cole, lob it left side, back to Malupe. Their three-point leader on the year. Tanabe, top of the circle, back to Malupe. Malupe defended by Bayman. Bolagny, couple of bounces through the lane, kicks it into the hands of Tierra Hicks. 2-on-2 the other way. Hicks, left side of the lane, change direction, lean in, no good, in and out. Ball's on the end line and out of bounds. Tough break there. And Hicks, or Ritter rather, will be back in for Chavez with 3:04 to play before halftime. 40-19, UC Irvine. Full court, CSUN will inbound. Jordan Smith in for the first time, 6'3" junior forward from Adelaide, Australia. Left side, Malupe. Malupe high post, Fluker for 15, no good up the side of the rim. Rebound, UC Irvine, Tierra Hicks, handed off to Brooke Bayman. The lead is 21, 2:48 to go before half. Ritter on the left wing, one bounce. Up top to Brooke Bayman. Bayman going to her right. Bayman centers it to Sutherland, reverse it back left side to Andy Ritter. Ritter to Bayman. Bayman driving. Bayman get it off to Sutherland, poked away from behind. Last touch, UC Irvine. Poked away by Tanabe from behind. And an Anteater hit it down low, so it'll go back to the Matadors with 2:32 to go first half. 40-19, Anteaters going back on defense. Smith to Malupe. Defended by Bayman. Serafina Malupe gets the Cole, turn and shoot from 17. No good short. Andy Ritter, defensive rebound in the key. What another half of play for Andy Ritter. 14 points, 5 rebounds, couple of three-pointers, giving her 46 on the year. 18 away from the record. All-time here at UCI. Up top, Sutherland. Sutherland, dump it mid-post. Engelstad thought about shooting. 2 bounce through the lane and underhanded layup and in. Thought better of it. An easier shot there for Engelstad. 42-19. Left side, Malupe to Smith. 1:47 to go before half. Anteater should have a nice big lead through 20 minutes tonight. And a foul on the way to the hoop. Free throws coming up for Tanabe. It'll be their first free throws. No, they're 1 for 2 tonight. Blagney split 2 free throws a few minutes back. 42-19, UC Irvine with first free throw by Tanabe off the back of the iron. Does not go through. Tanabe 16 for 23 at the line this year. It's about 72%. Engelstad will sit. Piper on. Hicks will also sit. Kellum on. I would imagine this would be the group for the remainder of the half. Pretty close to it. 1:45 to go. Obviously no need to risk putting Engelstad back on at this point. 42-20, 100 seconds to go in the first half. As, the 2 free throws were split there by Tanabe. Front court, Brooke Bayman. Round the pick of Chloe Kellum. Bayman going to her right. 15 to shoot. Still Kellum. Reverse it left to Mackenzie Piper. Piper, a couple of bounces. Get it to Shireen Sutherland. Free throw line shot. Off the front of the rim, no. Kellum takes it away, but, well, let's see, was she pushed out of bounds? She was definitely on the end line, and she may have been pushed. She was. It's on Cole. First on Cole. Both teams have managed to stay out of foul trouble here in the second quarter with 1:21 left. Third foul on the Matadors. Ritter, one bounce. Kellum left angle, one bounce. Kick it out. Sutherland. Behind her goes to Brooke Bayman. Still 21 to shoot. Bayman crossover. Go to her right. Whistle and a foul about 25 feet from the hoop. That's on Tanabe. 1:08 to play. So if they were to foul one more time, it would mean free throws. Mackenzie Piper will inbound across the way, front court. Eater still 59% from the floor tonight shooting. CSUN 33%. Going to her right, Bayman. You can use as much time as you want here. Ritter, couple of bounces. Behind her to Bayman. Still 19 seconds to shoot. 55 game clock. Looking at her bench, Bayman is to get the play. 12 to shoot. No rush. Good job here. Eaters taking their time. Bayman driving. Kick it out. Right corner. Sutherland with 5. Turn, shoot, and good. That is one of the best offensive possessions I have seen from this team in a very long time. And there have been quite a few lately, but that was fantastic. 29 seconds to go. Up top, Smith. Swing it right side. Tanabe. Tanabe, one bounce to Cole. Reverse it to Malupe. 20 seconds to go in the half. Corner 3, Smith. No good long. Piper rebound. 16 to go before half. You're playing for one shot, leading 44-20. 8 seconds. Bayman front court. 6. Bayman. Round the pick of Kellum. Bayman, fire. 18-footer. No good. Not close. That's long. Ball tipped out of bounds. Shot. And that's going to probably do it. There may have been a little bit of time when that ball went out. Not more than a couple of tenths. Let's see if they just finish it. Yep, they're gonna say halftime. A first half for the ages for UC Irvine. 44-20. Anteaters over CSUN in this Big West home game against a team that has won a couple of conference titles of late. CSUN Matadors, the opponent tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the first 20. We'll sum it all up for you on the other side. 44-20 Anteaters, 88.9 FM, KUCI.
Close your eyes for a moment. Now imagine you're away from it all. Beside a crystal clear mountain stream, the cool grass crunches underfoot. Take a deep breath and drink in the sound of water cascading over the stones as birds call out from above. A real paradise like this isn't easy to come by, but it does still exist. And with your help, places like this one can last forever. You see, the Nature Conservancy works locally with communities, businesses, and people like you to preserve the most precious natural places around the world. They protect the animals that live there, the plants that grow there, and even the water. That way, this beautiful place will be beautiful forever. And we'll make sure that closing your eyes will never be the only way to get there. I'm Paul Newman. Help the Nature Conservancy save the last great places.
Visit the Nature Conservancy at nature.org. That's nature.org.
Whoa, a new digital music player. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, because I can't wait to toss the big stereo. And now that we got your dad that big HD TV he wanted, we can throw out our old TV, too.
Hold up. You can't just throw out electronics.
Really?
They need to be recycled or donated.
And how would we do that?
It's so easy, Mom. Today, recycling electronics is just as easy as buying them. GreenerGadgets.org has all the info. We just enter our zip code to find a certified recycling center nearby. There are thousands of them, and new ones are being added all the time. Some of our local stores are even certified recycling locations.
I like that.
Did you know that some of the stuff in our old electronics can be used to make new products and conserve natural resources?
Well, okay then. Let's gather them up. What was that website again?
GreenerGadgets.org. We just enter our zip code and go.
After the phone interview, I assumed the apartment was mine, but when I got to the place and the manager saw me, he told me it was no longer available.
My husband and I wanted to see all the neighborhoods with great schools, but our real estate agent only showed us the communities where she thought we would be more comfortable.
I was so excited to move into my new place, but now that I'm here, I found out that the landlord is charging me higher rent than my neighbors. Now that doesn't make me feel very welcome.
These individuals may have experienced housing discrimination. The Fair Housing Act prohibits discrimination because of race, color, national origin, religion, sex, disability, and familial status. If you've experienced discrimination, call 1-800-669-9777 or visit www.hud.gov/fairhousing. Live free from housing discrimination.
Halftime in the Bren Center, and not sure the last time we saw that kind of a half, or at least that kind of a first half against a conference team for UC Irvine. 44-20 Anteaters led at 24-6 after the first quarter and kept the pedal to the metal in the second. 20-14 Anteaters in the second. Lead at 44-20. Biggest lead against the Division I opponent this year when they led at 35-9. The Anteaters' biggest lead of the game was at 26, 35-9. And that was with 6:50 to go before halftime, but didn't lose much off of that lead. 44-20 here at the break. And I'll tell you, you know what I saw in the first half tonight? I saw some major Division I college basketball. That's what I saw in the first half tonight from this team. They look like a major Division I college basketball team. Took their time, didn't rush anything, shot the basketball very well, 58% for the first half, made 3 3-pointers, hit their free throws, out-rebounded the opposition, 21-10 against a couple of big bodies. Keep in mind, Shannon Fluker, the number 5 rebounder in the country. Fluker had 4 rebounds in the first half. I saw a team that protected the basketball, 7 assists and 6 turnovers. And it all amounted to a 44-20 lead. Let's go through the individual totals for the Anteaters. 14 points for Andy Ritter, coming off a 23-point night at UC Riverside. She had 2 threes. Also grabbed 5 rebounds. That's a game high. Andy Ritter, 14 points, 5 rebounds, a block, and a steal. Big West leader in threes and steals this year. 12 points for Shireen Sutherland. So got already her season average in the first half. 12 points. She was out there all 20 minutes. And this is what you need. You need Sutherland to be out there. You need Engelstad to be out there. Sabrina played 11 minutes in the first half. But remember, she picked up that late first quarter foul that put her on the bench. But for the amount of time that she was out there, 4 for 5 from the floor, 8 points, had an assist and a steal, and there really wasn't a reason in this particular situation to have her in there the last couple of minutes of the second quarter. No reason risk getting a second foul on her. So, or third foul, excuse me. And so Coach Inouye did the right thing. Sat her down, put Piper back in. So Engelstad will have 2 fouls going into the third quarter tonight. 5 points apiece for Brooke Bayman and Sierra Hicks. And Irene Chavez, Chloe Kellum, and Mackenzie Piper, none of that group scored. A total of 44. 18 for 31 shooting, 58%. The Anteaters shot 68.8% officially in the first quarter, 47% in the second quarter, and 58% for the first half. For CSUN, 6 points for Emily Cole. She had 2 3-pointers off the bench. 4 apiece for Cheyenne Allen and Shannon Fluker. 3 points for Tessa Boagni, 2 for Lauren Shimkowitz, and a free throw for Haley Tanabe. Eliza Matthews, with her 2 quick fouls, only played 2 minutes in the first half, didn't score, nor did Serafina Malupe. Went 0 for 4 from the floor, and Malupe averages 11.5 points a game, and 39 for 99 from downtown on the year, 39%, and she was nothing for 3 from three-point range tonight in the first half. 3 points for Tessa Boagni, 2 points for Lauren Simkowitz, as we said, a free throw for Tanabe, and Ramos, Smith, Malupe, and Matthews didn't score. A total of 20. 8 for 25 shooting, 32%. The Matadors, though, were 45.5%, 5 for 11 in the second quarter. 3-pointers, CSUN struggling, 2 for 15. That's 13% from downtown. UCI 3 for 6, 50%. 2 threes for Ritter, 1 for Hicks. Free throws, UCI 5 for 6, CSUN 2 for 4. How about this stat? UC Irvine 21 to 10 on the glass. Still having to deal with Shannon Fluker tonight. 5 assists, 7 turnovers for CSUN, 7 assists, 6 turnovers for UC Irvine. I will take that. UC Irvine 9 to 3 off turnovers, 11 to 4 on second chance points. CSUN, interestingly enough, 11 to nothing on the bench. By numbers, they're certainly a much deeper team than UC Irvine, but boy, the Anteaters getting it done tonight. The most fascinating 20-minute stat sheet I have seen in a very, very long time. 44 to 20, UC Irvine at the break. A reminder, we are at Cal State Fullerton on Saturday, 6 o'clock. Starting time, 5:45 airtime. That'll be an internet-only game, KUCI.org, and of course you can log on through the athletic website, UCIrvinesports.com. Anteaters, that was their lone Big West win last year at Cal State Fullerton. And all these games are just going to get bigger and bigger. You want to just keep getting better, and it seems like the Anteaters have done that ever since that debacle here against UC Davis. Came out like gangbusters at UC Riverside. Led it at the half for the first time that night. Unfortunately, couldn't sustain it in the second half. We'll see what happens tonight. Leading by 24 at the break against the 8-8 CSUN Matadors, a team that has some Big West championships to their name in recent years. Final timeout here at halftime. Come back to the out-of-town scoreboard. This is the only game in the Big West tonight, but some top 25 action on the other side. 44-20 Anteaters at the break, 88.9 FM, KUCI.
This neighborhood sure has changed in my lifetime. You know, there was a time when people like me couldn't live here because of their race or the color of their skin. I'll never forget how I felt being told I wasn't welcome in this neighborhood, that this apartment was for whites only. That got better over time, but some people still didn't get equal treatment when it came to finding a home. Well, I own this building now. The Fair Housing Act made a difference for someone like me. It gives us the opportunity to live in communities of our choice, free from discrimination. The Fair Housing Act makes it illegal to discriminate in the renting or selling of a home because of race, color, religion, sex, national origin, familial status, or disability.
If you believe you have experienced housing discrimination, contact HUD at 1-800-669-9777 or go to www.hud.gov/fairhousing.
Have lots of fun on the internet, so don't go places you might regret. McGruff has some net safety tips for you for surfing the net and staying cool. Listen close and you will agree, McGruff and Scruff know their net safety. Remember net safety and you can have fun. Learn about anything under the sun. Ask your parents for their advice and tell them if someone isn't acting nice. Net safety, it's your safety net.
For more information on how to be safe on the internet, visit my website at www.mcgruff.org.
A message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Justice, Crime Prevention Coalition of America, and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Sassy! Sassy!
This week's episode, Trouble on Rock Hill.
Ain't nothing like running up and down Rock Hill. Hey, let's move this rock. Whoa! Sassy, Johnny's stuck under that rock. Yeah, girl, go tell Mr. Gunderson to bring his truck. You'll tell him, but only after you dispel a stereotype associated with shelter pets? People think shelter pets come with lots of initial veterinary costs? It's dusty under here. But in reality, most shelter pets have been vaccinated, neutered, and microchipped in case they get lost. My pants ripped. Sassy, Johnny needs help. What Johnny really needs is more discipline and better parental supervision. You use big words, Sassy. Still under the rock.
Sassy is brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org. Remember, adopt.
Halftime in the Brent Center. UC Irvine putting up a monster showing in the first 20 minutes. 44-20 over the CSUN Matadors. Darren Preston with you. Eric Ramirez back in the studio. Let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard. Final score from Logan, Utah, Wyoming. Big night for them in the Mountain West. A 71-48 win at Utah State for Wyoming. UNLV, another former opponent of UC Irvine, over New Mexico tonight in Vegas, 56-42. Final score, Purdue 79-57 at Wisconsin. Final score, number 2 Baylor over TCU, 77-54. Number 25 Kansas State beats Kansas 73-60. Number 22 Oklahoma beats Iowa State 67-57. It was Iowa over Illinois 78-58. Number 18 West Virginia loses at Texas Tech 75-66. Let's see what else we have on a Wednesday night. We have number 14 Miami of Florida beating number 15 Virginia Tech 82-75. Number 3 Maryland holds off Penn State 89-83. Army over Colgate 76-69. These are all women's basketball finals for you. At halftime here, San Jose State over San Diego State 30-24. Also at halftime, the same 30-24 score, Fresno State over Air Force. Fresno State, of course, a former opponent of the Anteaters. And that's all. Nothing else going on tonight in the Big West other than this game. And as we mentioned, tomorrow night, some intriguing matchups. Long Beach State at UC Davis tomorrow night. Cal Poly at UC Riverside. Cal State Fullerton at Hawaii. Titans will have a quick turnaround, then face us in Titan Gym on Saturday. They'll have to fly back from the islands quickly after their game on Thursday night, tomorrow night. Okay, here we go. CSUN basketball to start the third quarter across the way. And by the looks of things, they have their starters on the court. That's correct, including Matthews in there with 2 fouls. UC Irvine will have its starters on the floor as well. Matthews has it, left baseline, kick it out to Allen. Allen to Tanabe, back to Allen, couple of bounces. Allen had some nice early baskets, fade away, and an early third quarter foul on Engelstad. That's going to be her third. 14 seconds into the quarter. So 2 free throws for Cheyenne Allen. First one is up and good. Just her 5th point. She had 4 early ones. Engelstad will leave with the 3 fouls. So, see how long she's on the bench for. That's been part of the problem. Engelstad's fouls, that's put her on the bench much more than we need. Next free throw good, 44-22. Front court, Brooke Bayman. Anteaters now left to right here in the second half. Bayman, center it to Chloe Kellum. The replacement, very bad pass, easily taken away by Shannon Fluker. Tanabe back the other way, right side, Serafina Malupe. One bounce up top to Allen. Allen driving, fade away from 12. No good short. Ball tip. Rebound, Chloe Kellum. Controlled, and get it to Bayman. Good job boxing out, stepping in front of Fluker. That might be one of Kellum's best rebounds in her career. Right side, Bayman. Dump it mid-post. Couple of bounces. Underneath roll, no good by Sutherland. Offensive rebound, Chloe Kellum. Good job by number 20 for UC Irvine. Senior Chloe Kellum getting some nice boards. Bayman up top. Bayman going to her right. Bayman dump it to Sutherland at the high post. Sutherland fire from 15. No good short. Bayman with the rebound. Laid up, no. Underneath. Tanabe comes up with it for CSUN. 44-22 UCI. 8:39 third quarter. Left wing Allen. Defended by Ritter. Ball knocked away briefly. Tanabe picks it up. Tanabe to Fluker. Turn and shoot from 15 and connect. 44-24. CSUN with the first couple of baskets to start the third quarter. Bayman front court. Eaters still by 20. Bayman up top. Sutherland sets a pick. Bayman goes to her right. Ritter up top. Defended by Cheyenne Allen. Sutherland sets a pick. Give and go there. Overshoots Sutherland and taken away by Matthews. 3-on-2 the other way. Allen pull up. Mid-post. No good long. Offensive rebound. Matthews put it up. No. Fouled. That's on Sutherland. 7:58 to go, third quarter. Sutherland will pick up her first. Stayed out of foul trouble nicely against UC Riverside. 2 fouls on the Anteaters. Matthews of the free throw line. And the first one no good. Off the back of the iron, no good. So still the first 4 for the Matadors in the second half. Kellum will leave. Chavez in. Chavez, Bayman, Ritter, Hicks, and Sutherland the group. Second foul shot, that's good. First 5 to the Matadors in the half. 7:58 third quarter. Time for some points now for UC Irvine. Brooke Bayman, front court. Bayman behind her, Ritter. Up top, left side, it goes to Tiara Hicks. Hicks, couple of bounces. Come this way to Irene Chavez. Chavez, couple of bounces. Front of the arc, driving Irene, put on the brakes. Sutherland straight away, 15-footer, no good long. Ball tipped and controlled by Haley Tanabe. Here come the Matadors, 4-on-2. Right side, change direction. Allen underneath roll, no good. Rebound Ritter, that's a big miss for the Matadors. Big stop, back the other way, 2-on-2. Crossover, left side, Hicks to Sutherland, overshoots her and out of bounds. And now all of a sudden the Anteaters getting a little sloppy. Timeout, Tamarindo will take 1-2. 7:25 to play third quarter. Anteaters 44-25 on 88.9 FM KUCI.
Hi, I'm Tim Heidecker. Hi, I'm Eric Wertheim. And we're here to bring you another friendly tip for you new renters out there in a series we're calling Renters Woes!
Tip number 36. Location. Everyone knows gas prices are getting to an all-time high.
So do your pocketbook and the environment a favor and find a housing community close to your daily destination. Don't worry about driving, friend. We're walking to club tonight. Woo-hoo! This friendly tip brought to you and your fellow renters at KSUN.
For more renters tips, go to www.hud.gov.
Well, CSUN with the first 5 points here in the second half. 7:25 to go third quarter. UC Irvine still leads at 44-25. In recent years, this has not been a very kind part of a basketball game for this program, UC Irvine. Of course, playing quarters is new to the women's game. And traditionally, it's been an extremely difficult time to a basketball game. So the Anteaters need to pick it up again. Going back on defense here, up 19, the Anteaters are. Up front, Tanabe. Tanabe, swing it left side to Cheyenne Allen. 18 to shoot out of the timeout. Tanabe back to Allen. Allen, one bounce. Tanabe, corner. Maulupe for three. Looking for her first three. She got that one. That's her first three. Maulupe. She was 0 for 3 in the first half. 39% on the season. At the block, Sutherland. One bounce. Sutherland, underhand roll. Good. Nice speed by Sutherland around two Matadors. First points of the half after CSUN had scored the first 8. 46-28 now. Left side, Tanabe. Tanabe, high post, Fluker. Fluker, double team. Kick it out. Overshoots Tanabe. Almost an over and back. Tanabe left side to Maulupe. Tanabe, Fluker, turn and shoot from 15. No good long. Rebound. Ritter lost it. Hicks grabs it. Anteaters have it. 6:22, third quarter. Eaters by 18. Damon into the front court. Hicks straightaway three. Yes! Wow, that's not the kind of shot Inouye was waiting for and wanting. Turned away from the play, put her head down. Not what the Anteaters drew up, but it went in. Hicks straightaway three. Fluker down low. Ball poked away. Hicks takes it away. 49-28 Eaters and the ball. Farrah with 2 threes now in the game. Anteaters continue to shoot the ball well. Hicks has it. Hicks put on the break. Kick it right back out left wing. Damon through the lane. Kick it out Chavez. Chavez, couple of bounces. Whistle, a foul on her drive on the Matadors, and that is on Serafina Maulupe. And the first foul of the half for CSUN. Double sub for the Matadors. Emily Cole and Tessa Boagni in. Matthews out with Cheyenne Allen. 5:45 to play, third quarter. Baseline right. Damon will inbound. Damon to Sutherland. Through the middle. Turn and shoot. No good. Ball hangs on the front of the rim. Missed it in the middle of the key. Rebound Fluker. Up ahead it goes to Tanabe. Tanabe in the front court. Left corner three. Maulupe cannot get her going. She will nail those. Serafina Maulupe nails another one. 49-31. Front court Damon. She's their big shooter. Serafina Maulupe. Handed out Sierra Hicks. Hicks driving through the lane. Underhanded roll. Too much off the window. Rebound Shannon Fluker. Coach Inouye says, let's get back on defense. Tanabe driving, kick it out. Emily Cole, who buried a couple of threes in the first half. Left corner, Tanabe three, and now the Anteaters are not defending the three, but that was straight. Somehow it did not go in off the rim. Anteaters come up with it. Damon front court, Hicks. Hicks to her right, Chavez. Chavez driving, cut off mid-post, kick it out Hicks. Hicks starting to make a move, looking baseline, intercepted by Fluker. Here come the Matadors. Front court, Emily Cole, all the way down to our left. Cole dropped it off, poked away. Last touch by Tanabe. It's going to UC Irvine. We're going to step away. 4:41 to go, third quarter. UC Irvine 49, CSUN 31, 88.9 FM, KUCI.
Whoa, a digital music player. Thanks, Mom.
Glad you like it. We can finally toss out that old massive stereo.
Mom, you can't just throw out electronics. They need to be recycled or donated.
Recycled? Like aluminum cans?
Yeah, you just go to greenergadgets.org, enter your zip code, and it tells you where the nearest certified recycling center is.
I knew that.
Okay, Mom.
Recycling electronics is as easy as buying them. Log on to greenergadgets.org to find electronics recycling options near you.
It might be the door alarm, or the new safety drain covers, the pool fencing, even the swim lessons. But the fact is, you can never know which safety step will save a life, until it does. Adding multiple safety steps to your safe pool practices can mean the difference between a close call and a call to 911. Simple steps save lives. To learn some new ones, visit poolsafely.gov. A public service message from the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, the American Red Cross, and YMCA of the USA.
49-31 Anteaters. 4:41 to go, third quarter. 11-5 CSUN so far in the third quarter. The Matadors have never led it tonight. There was one tie, 2-2. 18-0 run. After that, for the Anteaters, led it 20-2. The biggest lead was 35-9 with about 6 and change left in the first half. And the Matadors have since shaved off 8 points from that.
Go get it, Brooke.
Ritter will inbound full court. Bateman's got it. Full shot clock, 4:36, third quarter. Eaters by 18 in the ball, front court. Goes to Sutherland. Sutherland just behind that left elbow, left wing out to Brooke Bayman. Dump it at the angle, poked away from behind by Boagny, intended for Sutherland. Actually, was there a foul? Yeah, they got a foul. Boagny probably over the back there. So that's 2 on Boagny, each team with 2 in the half. And Bayman will inbound underneath the hoop. Full shot clock, 4:28 to go, third quarter. Inbound it goes to Chavez behind the arc left side. Pop it out, Bayman. Chavez comes this way. Bayman dribbling, surveying the situation. Bullet past the Piper. Fire baseline. Blocked partially by Fluker into the hands, but poked away from behind by Piper. Good job after she had her shot blocked. Comes back into play and pokes it away from behind, and Bayman takes it. Anteaters get possession back. Piper through the lane. Fade away from 12. Too long. Sutherland offensive rebound. Had it, lost it. Into the hands of Malupe. Dribbling right down the middle of the court. Pull up from 15. No good short. Ball poked away. Anybody's ball. Last touch by the Matadors. It'll go to UCI with 3:53 to play in the third. Still up 18. The Anteaters having trouble scoring in this quarter with the 5 points. Tierra Hicks in. Chavez out. Anteaters now 2 for 9 in the quarter from the floor. See what happens on this trip down. Brooke Bayman. Get it to Tierra Hicks. Piper up top, left side Bayman. Bayman coming this way. Popping out Andy Ritter. Has 14 points. One bounce, pull up, a long 2. No good short. Ball's deflected a couple times and out to Brooke Bayman. Bayman down low. Piper too much off the window. And Sutherland takes it. Beats Boagny to the ball on the left corner. Whistle. And a shot clock issue, so they're going to probably just as well. The Anteaters are trapped over there, so reset the shot clock. 28 seconds to inbound now. Matthews will come in. Boagny will sit. Cheyenne Allen will be in, replacing Serafina Malupe. Not for long. I'll tell you, they're going to need her in there with that 3 ball. Inbound to Bayman. Full shot clock. Piper will set a pick. Bayman comes this way. Little pick and roll. Sutherland, shake and bake. Behind the block, put it up. No, but free throws coming up for Shireen Sutherland. Foul on Matthews. That's 3. She had those 2 fouls inside of 2 minutes into it tonight. And 3 fouls on the Matadors in the quarter. Shireen will go to the line. Her first free throws of the game. Eaters 5 for 6 tonight at the line. Free throw, good. Sutherland, it's been a struggle at the foul line in recent games. Down to 58.5% on the season. That free throw right there gives her 15 points. And how about 16? That one rattles in. 16 points for Sutherland, along with 5 boards. 51-31. Left wing. Lizzie Tonks back in, has it. Reverse it right side, Cheyenne Allen. Far perimeter, up top. Free throw line to Fluker. Kick it out, Allen. Allen driving, cut off baseline by Hicks. Allen looking, throws it away. No one to throw it to but Brooke Bayman. And she goes into the front court. Eaters force a turnover. Good stop. Up 20, 2:45 third quarter. Hicks driving right through the middle. Runner, good. Tierra Hicks. 53-31. Found a little something here the last couple of trips. Allen, one bounce up top. To Tanabe, back to Allen, back to Tanabe on a lob pass width of the court. It goes into the right corner for Lizzie Tonks. Back to Tanabe, reverse it back this way to Allen. 12 to shoot. Allen goes to the right corner. 3, Lizzie Tonks. No good. Almost got it to go on a high lob 3. Offensive rebound. Fluker pokes it out. Fluker gets it back. Bayman trying to take it back from behind, but is going to be called for the foul. 2:13 to go in the third. 2 on Bayman, 3 on the Eaters. Each team with 3, in fact, here in the third. Baseline left. The ball will be inbounded by Cheyenne Allen. Full shot clock. Almost a 5-second call, but they get Tanabe. Tonks to Tanabe. She'll launch a 3. No good short. Rebound Mackenzie Piper at the mid-post and finds her point guard. And Bayman will go into the front court. Under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. The Eaters by 22 against CSUN. Couple of bounces, right side Piper. Piper, get it to Sutherland. One bounce, underneath roll, no good. Partially deflected by Shannon Fluker. And gets the ball, in fact, outlet up ahead to Cheyenne Allen. Front court, 1:40, third quarter. Left side Tanabe, corner to Lizzie Tonks. Picked up by Piper. Top of the circle, Tanabe, back to Tonks, down low it goes, off balance Matthews. I think that was an air ball, not intended for a pass, but Fluker was right there to score it. So Shannon Fluker puts it in, length of the court, Piper down at the block, off the head of Sutherland and out. Eaters off balance, totally there with 1:18 to go. And Matthews will win down full court. 53-33. Back on defense go the Anteaters. Allen, defended by Brooke Bayman. Crossover, Cheyenne Allen. One bounce right side, Tanabe. Swing it left wing. Tongs dump it in at the block. One bounce, Matthews. Kick it out. Allen long 2 straight away. No good short. Rebound, Matthews. Lay it up. No. Sutherland pokes it away to Brooke Bayman. Now hold on to the ball here. 48 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's see if the Eaters can get out of this quarter up 20. 53-33. Brooke Bayman, front court. 15 to shoot, 36 game clock. Bayman to Sutherland, through the lane she goes. Sutherland up against two Matadors, lay it up and in. Shireen Sutherland having a great night. 18 points, 5 boards. 55-33. Shot clock off, 21 seconds to go in the third. One bounce up top to Lizzie Tonks. Free throw line, ball poked away by Ritter into the hands of Bayman. The Eaters can play for a shot. 11 seconds to go. Brooke Bayman calling out for a pick. Long 3, Ritter, yes! Oh my goodness! With a second to go, half-court shot to Nabi. That almost goes off the back of the iron. Andy Ritter was somewhere between the top of the circle and the half-court line. That's at least a 35-footer. 58-33, UC Irvine after 3. And guess what? The Anteaters, after all that, end up winning the third quarter by a point. 14-13 in that third quarter. Let's step aside. Come back for the final 10 minutes. The Anteaters are going to win this basketball game. 88.9 FM, KUCI.
What do your children know about alcohol?
Makes people do bad things. Act stupid and do silly things. Alcohol makes you fight people. People won't respect you. Personality change. Can't think straight. Stinky breath.
Listen to your children. Talk to them in a way that they understand. This message was brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
I wish I was in school. I wish I was in school.
Summer isn't fun when you're hungry.
Give me a math quiz. I'll stay after class. I'll clean the chalkboard. I wish I was in school.
If your child relies on free school lunches, we can help provide them with free meals this summer. Together, we're Feeding America.
To find your local Feeding America food bank, visit feedingamerica.org/summer meals. A message from Feeding America and the Ad Council.
58-33, UC Irvine over CSUN. 10 minutes to play. Up 25, one quarter to put it away here for the Anteaters. Brooke Bayman in the front court. An incredible three-pointer by Andy Ritter way back there. That thing had to be close to 40 feet, somewhere between 35 and 40. Leading in Sutherland for about 10. Off the back of the iron, no. Gets her own ball back, no, but fouls. Sutherland will shoot two. 19 seconds into the fourth quarter. Sutherland will be looking for her 19th and 20th points. What a game this has been for this program. And now you just got to put the finishing touches on it. Sutherland for her 19th point. Free throw straight away and good. Eaters by 26. That will match a game high. They did lead at 35-9 in the first half. 59-33 here. Engelstadt back in with three fouls. Sutherland looking for her 20th point. Got it. Off the front of the rim, it falls through. Game high 20, 17 for Ritter, 10 for Hicks. Also having a nice night. I don't know if there's an Anteater who's not having a nice night. Front court, right side. Lizzie Tonks, defended by Ritter on the perimeter. Width of the court pass to Allen. Tanavi, whip it right side again to Tonks. Couple of bounces, fire baseline, in and out, and back in again. Lizzie Tonks, 60-35. After the game high lead of 27, 9:17 to go in the game. Eaters at Cal State Fullerton Saturday night. 6 o'clock tip, 5:45 airtime on the internet, KUCI.org. Sutherland not on the same page with Hicks. Looking for her on the wing, and Hicks started to cut in. So it'll go back to CSUN three-quarters court. Chloe Kellen was having a nice rebounding game. Visually, anyway. Underneath, wide open Fluker, she scores. 9:01 to go in the game, 60-37. Ritter backcourt. And the Eaters going to have to clear the pressure here. They do. Brooke Bayman. Lob it left side. Ball poked away by Tonks. So, yeah, CSUN going to try to cause some havoc here. Thought they'd do more of it in the third quarter. They open up with the tenacious defense here in the fourth. Brooke Bayman, 18 to shoot. Now you're working clock and taking your time as you did so well in the later stages of the first half. Underneath, wide open Ritter. Reverse layup and in. Good looking by Engelstadt. 62-37, 8:35 to go in the game. Now Lupe will be back in a moment, as will Emily Cole, and that's obviously, those are your three-point threats for CSUN. Lob it left wing. Lizzie Tonks, high post. Simkowitz back up top. Swing it left side. Driving, baseline underneath. Tonks caught awkwardly. Kick it out to Cheyenne Allen with 7. Right wing, ball taken away by Tierra Hicks. Baseline, get it to Brooke Bayman. We have played nearly 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. The Eaters by 25. Boy, so energized to get back here in the Bren after that first half got away. After halftime got away over at Riverside. Engelstadt, couple of bounces to the hole. Underneath, laid up no. Rebound Fluker of CSUN. Up ahead it goes to Lizzie Tonks at the point. Tonks go far wing. Couple of bounces. Lob it up high to Cheyenne Allen. Reverse it left side. Width of the court, Tanabe. One bounce dribble. Left side. Fire a three-pointer. Tonks, no good. Fluker offensive rebound on the strong side. Back out to Tonks. Full shot clock. Right side Allen. Allen driving, runner, no good short, tipped a couple times into the hands of Engelstadt with 7:14 to play. Eaters 62-37. Bayman, up ahead, corner to Ritter. Some more monster threes tonight for Andy. She has been phenomenal these last couple of games and really in her career. Three-pointer, again, goes right through the net, top of the circle, just to the right of the straightaway, 65-37. Andy Ritter's got 22. That's one shy of her career high. That's 4 three-pointers tonight for Andy. 48 on the season, 16 away from the record. Down low, Shimkowitz will get a couple of passes and lay it in. 65-39 after the Anteaters went up by a game-high 28. Now 26 again. Engelstadt's full fire from about 19, no good off the back of the iron. Fluker came up with it. Hicks trying to poke it away from behind. Does briefly. Tanabe picks it up. Several bodies rolling around on the floor. Alternating possession will go the other way. It'll be CSUN ball with 6:17 to go. Lupe and Cole, boy, they were waiting to get in for a while, so they'll come in finally. For UC Irvine, Irene Chavez and Shireen Sutherland back on. Kellerman Hicks to the bench. 24 seconds, they're going to say, on the shot clock. 6:17 game clock. CSUN ball, three-quarters court. Shimkowitz will inbound for the Matadors. CSUN will head up to UC Davis after this game. Play the Aggies on Saturday, and there's a team that looked really good to me, UC Davis. Davis gets Long Beach tomorrow night. Boagny looking for the entry inside the high post. Foul from behind. Engelstadt picked up her fourth. Fortunately, the Anteaters do lead it by 26. And that's that's the first foul on the Eaters in the quarter. Each team with one. Right baseline, Boagny blocked by Ritter on the baseline. Remember, she had 3 block shots. Boagny's got some height on her as well. Baseline right, it will be inbounded to Malupe in the corner. One bounce. Behind her, left side, it goes to Emily Cole. Chavez quick to play defense. Anteaters doing a much better job rotating to that three-point line. And a ball is going to be picked off here by Brooke Brayman. And into the front court, Brooke Brayman goes. Had that one little hiccup there for a couple of minutes to start the third quarter and got it together quickly again. Top of the circle, Ritter goes to her left. Engelstadt up top, one bounce, dump it mid-post to Shireen Sutherland. Up against Boagny, a couple of bounces, whistle, foul from behind. Foul on 44, Shimkowitz. First on her, 2 on the Matadors with 5:29 to play. The Eaters by 26. Underneath, Bayman will inbound. It goes up high to Engelstadt. Engelstadt one bounce, hand it back off to Bayman. Full shot clock. Manas will just take your time. Go to the left, Brooke Bayman. Up top, Sutherland. Sutherland has a shot if she wants it. Instead, get to Engelstadt. In the key, underneath, put it up, and it goes in off the front of the rim. Sabrina Engelstadt from about 9 feet. Nice little touch. 67-39. Engelstadt's in double digits tonight. Down low. Turning herself loose, Shimkowitz with the easy layup. 4:55 on the clock, 67-41. Ritter up ahead, far sideline to Chavez. Chavez pulls it back out to Bayman. Eaters, tick-tock, continue to chew up this time. The big lead, 26 points. Engelstadt for 3. Not sure what that's all about, doesn't hit anything. Goes out of bounds, and it takes us to a media timeout. That was the 7th three-pointer that Engelstadt has tried this year. She has 1 on the season. So we'll step aside. 4:36 to go in the game. Eaters up big, 67-41. 88.9 FM, KUCI.
McGruff, the crime dog, here with my nephew Scruff. Here's the address for my new free comic activity book.
Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652. Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
It shows kids what to do about guns and drugs and bullies and strangers. And it's got games and puzzles, too. Write it down now.
Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652.
A public service message from this station, the U.S. Department of Justice, the Crime Prevention Coalition, and the Ad Council.
I wish I was in school. I wish I was in school.
Summer isn't fun when you're hungry.
Give me a math quiz. I'll stay after class. I'll clean the chalkboard. I wish I was in school.
If your child relies on free school lunches, we can help provide them with free meals this summer. Together, we're feeding America.
To find your local Feeding America food bank, visit feedingamerica.org/summer meals. A message from Feeding America and the Ad Council.
UC Irvine by 26, 67-41 here in the fourth quarter. 4:36 to go in the game. Anteaters have outscored CSUN in every quarter tonight. On the season, UC Irvine gives up 73.5 points a game. Tonight, with 4 and change left, they've given up 41. Done a great job. Both ends of the floor. 4.5 minutes stand between what would be the biggest win for this program in 3 years. Long two, no good. Foul underneath. So that's on Engelstad. So she fouls out. It's on Engelstad underneath. That's it for Sabrina. 4:26 to go. The Anteaters are up 26. Free throws coming up for Shimkowitz. So Engelstad is gone for the night. Free throw by Shimkowitz is good. 67-42. Sabrina tonight. 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Again, out there for less than half of the game. Three-pointer, no good. Cole, offensive rebound, put up, no good underneath by Shimkowitz. Second try, counted in 1. No need to foul now, ladies. 4:16 to go. 67-44. Shimkowitz, three-point play coming up. Sutherland second. Free throw by Shimkowitz is good. CSUN tonight at the line, 7 for 11. More pressure put on. Hicks to Bayman. Bayman will go into the front court, up ahead sideline to Irene Chavez. Pull it back out. Chavez crossover. They pull it back out to Bayman. Bayman, couple of bounces back to Irene. Chest pass up top to Hicks. Get it to Andy Ritter. Ritter to Hicks. Fire for 3 with 10 to shoot, and that's in and out. Offensive rebound, Sutherland, blocked from behind by Emily Cole, but there was contact. And Sutherland will go back to the free throw line. 4th foul for CSUN, 2 on Cole. Correction, each team with 3 fouls in the quarter, 3:52 to go in the game. Sutherland looking for her 21st and 22nd points. Got her 21st right there, 5 for 5 at the line. Second free throw, good. 6 for 6 tonight. She matches Ritter's 22 points for a game high. Only 5 Anteaters have scored tonight. Left wing, Emily Cole. Cole across the way to Malupe. Malupe has been quiet, but for the 2 earlier 3.5. Ball turnover. Hicks takes it away. Yeah, you got Sutherland and Ritter with 22. Hicks and Engelstad with 10. And 5 for Bayman. That's it. Total of 69. Hicks, drop it off for Ritter. Ritter right side to Chavez. Chavez with 12. Bayman driving. Bayman trying to draw contact. Drop it off beautifully to Sutherland, who floats it home for about 10. 24 for Sutherland. Nice assist by Brooke Bayman. Her 8th assist tonight. 3 minutes to go in the game. Eaters 71-45. You heard me correctly. Up top, Tanabe to Cole. Cole down at the block. Kick it out to Nabi. Right side Malupe for 3. That's good. Serafina Malupe. Her 3rd 3. She's got 9. 10 points each for Fluker and Shimkowitz to lead their team. They're 2 big bodies out there. But they've managed to do a nice job all the way around. Fluker does have 12 rebounds for a double-double. She averages a double-double. You know she's going to get her stuff. They can't do much about it. Hicks will turn it over in the key down here. Boagny takes it away. 71-48, 2:18 to go. Eaters are going to get a Big West victory for the first time since visiting Cal State Fullerton earlier last year. No good down there. Bayman takes it away. 2:05 to play. Into the front court she goes. Bayman to Ritter. Another long 3 from way behind NBA range and nails it. Andy Ritter with 25. 5 threes in the game for her. Couple of them have been from 30-plus feet. Cole, no good from 3 underneath Shimkowitz, a reverse layup with 1:39 to play, 74-50. So Andy Ritter, a new career game, 25 points. Not a career high in threes, but that was done the other night at Riverside. Ritter's got 5 threes tonight. Ritter's got it at the arc. Behind her to Irene Chavez. Chest pass left side to Tiara Hicks with 7. 1:14 in the game. Hicks, little 360 underneath. Fouled or traveled. 1:12 to play. Sydney Hua coming in. Mila Andrada coming in. Couple of freshmen. Hua, the junior transfer. Andrada, freshman. Couple of first-year players for the Anteaters. Would be a better way to say it. Ritter out. 25 points she had tonight. Malupe. Brittany Glasso also on the floor, left side. Go right corner. Malupe, long 2, that's good. Malupe, nice scoring second half. But the Matadors are really climbing a mountain tonight. Piper in the front court, 74-53, left side Hua, out to Chavez. 48 seconds to go. Piper gets it. Going to her left. Handed off to Sydney Hua. One bounce Chavez. Chavez, couple of bounces. Left corner to Piper. Launch a 3. Yes! Mackenzie Piper. 77-53. Mackenzie Piper is in the score totals tonight. 30 seconds to go. CSUN front court. One bounce high post, Boagny. Left wing 3, no good. Rebound, Brittany Glasso. Tanabe missed that one. Shot clock off. All you got to do is go into the front court. Sydney Hua does just that. Piper's got a far wing. 14 seconds to go. And the Anteaters are going to get their biggest win since the quarterfinal victory 3 years ago in the Big West tournament. Absolutely. 77-52. Not only do they get the win, they do it start to finish. Convincing fashion against a very good program. We'll wrap it up on the other side. Stay right with us for the postgame. 77-52. UC Irvine wins it in Big West play tonight. 88.9 FM, KUCI.
Sassy! Sassy!
This week's episode, Bobcat in the Cave.
Gosh, Johnny! Playing in the cave sure is neat! Oh boy, a kitty cat! Sassy, the kitty cat's yelling! What, Sassy? It's not a kitty? It's a bobcat? Speaking of cats, you like to stress the importance of adopting cats from animal shelters? Over 5 million cats go into animal shelters every year? And with millions of healthy cats to choose from, it's a shame more people don't adopt from shelters? This bobcat's heavy! Help, Sassy! Why bother? We'll just get into more trouble tomorrow? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, nuts!
Sassy is brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org. Remember, adopt.
Oh, what a night. Been waiting for this for quite a while. Final score tonight in the Big West. UC Irvine 77, CSUN 52. Start to finish. But for a couple of minutes in the third quarter, a fantastic night for a team who looked like just a major college basketball team tonight. Everybody did her part for the Anteaters, and it all came together. Eaters by 25 to go to 3-14 overall. And 1-2 in the conference, matching CSUN's Big West record, by the way. 1-2, 8-9 overall go the Matadors. Anteaters tied at 2-2. Go on an 18-0 run, make it 20-2. Eventually take a first half high lead of 26-35-9, and they go into the locker room leading convincingly 44-20. For the second time this year, the Anteaters led at halftime. Of course, the first time was our last game. Anteaters led it by 1 at UC Riverside at halftime, and then it just came apart in the second half, thanks to a really good UC Riverside team. Tonight, things got a little shaky to start the third quarter. CSUN did bring it down to within 20, brought it down to 18, 49-31 as well at one point, but the Anteaters got it going again after a timeout called by Tamara Inouye, and the Anteaters actually outscored CSUN in the third quarter by 14-13. Took a lead of 25 going into the fourth quarter, and sure enough, a 19-19 fourth quarter. A couple of players who had not been in the game got in for the Anteaters late, and the Anteaters managed to go straight up with CSUN in the fourth quarter to round out the game by 25-77-52. Big night, and yes, I am calling it the biggest win for the Anteaters in 3 years since winning the Big West Tournament quarterfinal game against UC Davis in the Walter Pyramid. That's the last time the Anteaters had a win of this magnitude. So, great game, start to finish, and the Anteaters, let's see if things can just continue to go in the right direction here. The Anteaters looked really good much of the night on Saturday at Riverside in spite of the loss, and looked awesome tonight for 37 minutes thereabouts. So it results in a 77-52 win against a very good CSUN team. Let's go through the individual totals. 25 points, a career high for Andy Ritter. She hits 5 more three-pointers tonight, 5 for 6 from 3. And keep in mind, she tied the school record with her 7 threes in the Riverside game. She hits 5 tonight, career high in scoring with the 25. She was out there 37 minutes. 24 points for Shireen Sutherland to go along with 7 boards. Sutherland was 9 for 20 for the floor, made all 6 of her free throws, 36 points, in 36 minutes tonight, 24 points for Sutherland. 10 points apiece for Sabrina Engelstadt, fouled out late. Tierra Hicks also with 10 points, 5 for Brooke Bayman, a late 3 for Mackenzie Piper, so only 6 Anteaters scored tonight. 4 of them are in double figures. Brooke Bayman had 9 assists tonight. Wow. 9 assists. She was out there 37 minutes, really ran the floor. Her best game without question. Brooke Bayman, 9 points, 6 rebounds, turned it over just 1 time, stole a couple of balls, and had 5 points. Bayman's best game in an Anteater uniform. Really took charge. Good ball control, patience, and all that good stuff. No points tonight for Sydney Hua, Milo Andrade, Irene Chavez, Brittany Glasso, Chloe Kellum. Much of that group just played a minute or 2 tonight. 15 minutes, though, for Chavez. She did have a couple of assists. Kellum played 14 minutes, but I'll tell you, Kellum had 4 rebounds. 4 biggest rebounds of her career, Chloe Kellum. And she looked really good doing it, stepping in front of Shannon Fluker a couple of times. She had 3 offensive rebounds. Very productive 14 minutes tonight for Chloe Kellum underneath the glass. 29 for 58 shooting for the game, 50%. 54.5% in the fourth quarter. 69% in the first quarter. 47% in the second quarter. The worst quarter was the third, 31%. But still managed to outscore them, 14-13. That's because the defense was so good tonight. CSUN scores 52. That's 21 less than their season average. And by the way, the Anteaters, they give up 73.5 a night. That's 21 less than what they give up. They gave up 52 tonight, so great defensive game as well. CSUN turned it over 15 times, had 13 assists. UC Irvine 16 assists, 14 turnovers, very respectable. I'll take it, certainly in a game like this. UC Irvine from 3, 8 for 13, 62%. Of course, 5 for 6 for Andy Ritter, 2 for 4 for Tierra Hicks. For CSUN, a tough night from distance, 5 for 25. Emily Cole was 2 for 6. Serafina Malupe 3 for 6, all in the second half. Shannon Fluker gets a double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds, 11 points for Serafina Malupe, 12, a team high off the bench, Lauren Shimkowitz. 6 points apiece for Emily Cole and Cheyenne Allen. 3 points for Tessa Boagni, 2 for Lizzie Tonks. A free throw apiece for Haley Tanabe and Eliza Matthews, who had foul trouble all night long. Very surprising game for Haley Tanabe. She was